Hello, my little tall glass of thirst-quenching, sparkling water. How you doing today? Good. I'm feeling a little judgmental. And you know what we do on days when I feel extra judgmental? We read other people's problems and give them unsolicited advice. Say it in the back. Let's read some Reddit. Alright, like I said, we're reading Reddit, but specifically, am I the devil? My favorite one, the worst one, if you will, the juiciest one, so let's get into it. My 48 wife, 43, is fine with sex once a month or less. What do I do? Hi everyone, here we go, same old story. Oh God. You're already starting off on a very passive-aggressive bad vibe. I'm telling you that right now, all right? I have a high libido and my wife's is quite low. Okay, we knew this going into it, but all right. We have been together for 7 years. She's comfortable with having sex once a month at the most. I would like it once a day, which I do realize is a huge imbalance, but even once a week would be a compromise. I am 48 and she is 43. We have 2 young children, which certainly contribute to us not having time for each other. That's a big factor, okay? We're also middle class and struggling financially, so babysitters, nannies, etc. are out of the conversation. Despite these hurdles, I still think there is time, at least once a week anyway. Isn't that nice for you, sir? Isn't that so nice for you? All right. Throughout my life, especially in my 40s, I have waited for my libido to drop because it seems like a bit of a curse, especially at my age where it's supposed to have decreased by now. I don't know about that. I don't think that's a thing in your 40s. It's not like you're 80 years old, but okay. I work 2 jobs. She's a stay-at-home mom. I also contribute to helping with the kids and the housework. Do you want a round of applause or... Okay. Like most couples, the sex was pretty hot and heavy in the very beginning, but began to lag as time went on and the sex really dropped since having our second kid. The first big drop came the instant I moved in with her years ago. Year by year, it gets worse. In the last 2 years, we have had sex maybe 20 times. We talk about the subject often because I am always grumpy and edgy. Nothing more attractive than a grumpy and edgy man. Am I right, gals? There is also a typical excuse on her part. Too tired, headache, etc. Just valid excuses, okay? I just think it is 2 different libidos at work here, which seems to be quite common. Absolutely, at least you're recognizing that. At least. Part of the problem is that I think she's the hottest woman alive. Just a smoke show. I'm still so attracted to her even after all this time. This contributes to my edginess. That's a problem? That you're still attracted to your wife? The cross he bears. Oh my God. Also, I often have stopped initiating due to the rejection, which leads to more resentment on my part and her feeling pressured. My question is, should I continue to go like this? I love her, my life, etc. The only part where I am unfulfilled is in bed. Do I just suck it up and have a miserable sex life for the remainder of my years? I don't expect her to want to have sex just for me. I want her to want it too. Thank God. At this point, I just don't see it happening. Straight out the gate, go to couples counseling. Go to a counselor. Okay, there's sex therapists, there's you guys can talk about, if you're talking about it clearly, you're not bringing it up in good ways, I believe. You know, it's fair. It's totally fair to have different libidos, you know? And through life, I mean, she is the one that had the 2 kids, so she might feel tired or not into it anymore. And that's fair. And sure, like there needs to be compromise in a relationship, but this needs to be like a sit-down conversation. And as much as you think you're compromising, I don't think you're understanding, you know? But yeah, I would highly recommend going to couples counseling to really talk this out before you just leave your wife and 2 children because you can't get it in, basically. Let's see what the comments said. I'm curious. You're self-admitting that you're grumpy and edgy. That's not going to put anybody in the mood. That's what I said. I know men get upset about hearing this, but you have to consistently put in the effort to show her you still value her and show how special she is to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be going out and spending a bunch of money. You could buy a couples painting date night set for 20-ish on Amazon, put the kids to bed, pour her a glass of wine, spend the evening together reconnecting, just the 2 of you. Many times women fall in the rut of being a mom or being a wife, and they want to know they're being valued and appreciated. They want to feel sexy and noticed again, never become complacent, treat everyone every day as if you just start dating and you'll see a difference. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's probably a big part of it too. And I mean, I know you keep saying like, oh, I keep initiating and she keeps, it's like, what is initiating to? Is it just rolling over and being like, you're hot, can we make her coffee in the morning, you know? Make her a coffee in the morning. Wake up, tell her she looks beautiful, you know? Compliments her on something. Is that a new dress? No, it looks beautiful on you today, sweetie. Pick her some fucking flowers off the street. I swear to God, she will like that. Do some stuff in your life that are out of the way to do for your woman, because she's clearly put it in the work for the kids, and I appreciate that you are too. But if you want to maintain that romance, you need to romance her, you know? And you know, vice versa. I'm a person that's like, you know, I like to go to my way to do things for Caleb. If it's just making him coffee in the morning or baking him his favorite muffins, or, you know, and that doesn't seem romantic, but it is. I mean, it's like you're thinking of the other person. And if you're just walking around fucking grumpy ass fucking bitch mode, that's not cute. It's not enough that you think your wife's hot. You need to make her feel hot, you know? Make her feel like the only woman in the world. That's gonna make her want you more, you know? I'm not even married. I don't have kids. I should not be saying anything. What else do the comments say? I recommend that you both read Come As You Are by Emily Nagoski, or her other book, Come Together. Oh, there you go. I'm not even kidding when I say that this book changed my life. It really breaks down desire patterns and explains the science behind female arousal. It offers a lot of actually helpful exercise and advice to help both the high libido partner and the low libido partner find a middle ground. That's great. Look at that. A book. Yeah, knowledge is sexy. Okay? And trying your best and trying hard and making your partner feel important is hot. That's it. I'm done. Mic drop. Next. Am I the asshole for announcing my pregnancy at my sister's quinceañera? It's just never a good time to announce a pregnancy if you're at another person's event. The title pretty much says it all, but I'll go into a bit more detail. I, female, 29, am pregnant with my third child with husband, 33. We hadn't planned on telling anyone at all, to be honest, as we didn't want to make a big fuss, as we tend to keep it to ourselves. We don't hang out with family much. Well, my sister had her quinceañera, and I was already 6 months pregnant. People are gonna know then, probably. It wasn't super noticeable, but when I went to take photos with my sister, I put my hand on my belly discreetly. She's just like, I guess 6 months. Yeah, some people don't show, so that's fair. I didn't think anyone was watching as everyone was eating and we were off in a corner. But you knew. You put your hands on your belly like that. You know. People are gonna look at you. But you know. Stop it. Okay, so as I walked to my table to sit down and continue eating, my aunt a couple tables away started yelling, "Jay, are you pregnant?" Why, there's always one aunt that just has no chill, my lord. I was a bit mortified as I didn't expect anyone to notice and said yes because I didn't want to lie. Oh, what, this? This my baby? No. She then proceeded to get up and run over to hug and congratulate us, not to mention started telling everyone who didn't overhear the conversation that I was pregnant and how happy she was. My mother then came over and started telling everyone that she knew and couldn't tell anyone because I wouldn't let her, which was true. Oh, okay, fair. Afterwards, my other sister was already wasted by then and started yelling, "Why didn't you tell me first?" And so much more. Honestly, didn't want the family to know, but I also didn't want them to find out at my sister's event. I had people I didn't speak to in years coming up and asking questions and getting a lot of unwanted attention. So Reddit, am I the asshole for announcing my pregnancy at my sister's quinceañera? I think you know what you did. Personally. I'm feeling extra judgy today. I'm feeling extra spicy. I feel like, listen, is it your fault that somebody noticed you holding your belly in a certain way? No. But you could have just said, no, I get you don't want to lie though. Are you an asshole? I mean, Reddit thinks you're an asshole. You're on Am I the Devil right now, which is a lot. But the way you're titling this, being like, it wasn't me, it was everyone else, just makes me feel like you were doing this. You know, it makes me feel like that. I don't know though. I'm curious what the Redditor said. You're the asshole. If you're 6 months pregnant with your third, it's pretty obvious. Okay, well, we don't know that. Maybe you should have gotten the news out well before the party. Sure. you know what? That does make you a bit of an asshole, because like, if you are showing in any sort of obvious way, you know it's gonna draw attention, and it should have been maybe announced before then. So you're the asshole. I put my hand on my belly discreetly. This is your third child, therefore not that much of a big deal. You could have just told the news before the quinceañera. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Reddit's on me. Reddit caught me. You're the asshole. You knew well before the party that you were pregnant, and you could have announced that news at 5 months, which would have made it absolutely no interest at all at the quinceañera. You did this on purpose. I need more details. It's hard to say, but it feels a little soft asshole to me, you know? Let's move on. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend I shouldn't have to prove that I love her? Yes? What? My girlfriend, Kate, 23 female, is a bit needy. I already don't like you, John. I don't know your fucking name. I don't like you, though. She believes in the whole love languages thing and wants affection 50 different ways. Wow, she wants affection from her partner. That's crazy. What a weird concept. I'm not an affectionate person in the slightest. I don't like to cuddle her or say, I love you all the time or any of that. Okay. Hey, Kate? Run, get out of there! It's not that I don't love her, it's just that I don't feel the need to show it off. Okay. Well, I feel the need to call you a fucking asshole. In the beginning of our relationship, I did the whole romantic song and dance. Oh, so you acted. You acted not like yourself to gain somebody that now expects you to do a song and dance for her. You're a fucking asshole. I gotta keep reading. But now that we've been together for a while now, I don't really see it as necessary. You just want to stop trying. Got it. Unfortunately, she doesn't really agree. She brought it up to me since Valentine's Day was a couple days ago. She made me breakfast and gave me a snack basket with my favorite snacks. What a bitch. Kate, run. Kate. Come over to me, I'll give you a basket. Now she says I should have at least given her a hug or something for the effort. You didn't even give her a hug? I want to give you a fucking knuckle sandwich, dude. I got annoyed and said that I shouldn't feel obligated to do anything like that. I reminded her I'm not an affectionate person and I shouldn't have to prove that I love her. That she should just know I do. Yeah, that's not how relationships work. You need to reassure each other and show affection to each other in, not all relationships. Some relationships, both parties, don't do all the song and dance, if you will. But my lord, if she's doing that for you. Anyway, now she's accusing me of putting in no effort, which is BS since we literally live together, and says she feels unloved and unappreciated. What does living together have to do with it? I just told her that's on her and I shouldn't have to change myself for her. You changed yourself. What are you talking about? You did the whole song and dance, acted like a completely different human being, and then she moved in with you and you completely stopped being the person that you faked. Now she's just sulking and stopped acting affectionate with me, and I'm starting to wonder if I was wrong. I'm starting to wonder if I should actually love my girlfriend and tell her I love her and reassure her in our relationship. It's so fucking weird, dude. It's weird expectations to have, just saying. You guys aren't compatible. She deserves somebody who actually loves her and shows that he loves her, and you deserve nothing. Yeah, you sound like a narcissistic asshole who doesn't give a shit about anybody but himself. So, let's see what Reddit has to say. Please leave this poor girl. The whole romantic song and dance. So you lied about who you were to catch a girlfriend. Yes, sir. Yes, that's what I said, Reddit. We know. You caught one and did the old bait and switch. You are not compatible. You don't get to trick people like that. Let her go find a man who loves her and takes care of her. That's exactly what I said. Lurker the pit. We're on the same page. Anyway, let's read one more. Am I the asshole for sending a picture of my girlfriend passed out from exhaustion to her boss? Probably. That's okay. I need context. My girlfriend of 3 years has been at her new job for a year, a 3-person crew in the medical field, all new to her. Her coworker got fired and the boss decided not to hire another, which put the load on my girlfriend. That's what she said. Sorry. The other day I came, sorry. The other day I came in the bedroom. That's what she said. The other day I came in the bedroom and heard about her stressful 12-hour day. She was exhausted. I left the room for a few. When I came back, she was passed out with a stack of paperwork in her lap, laptop next to her, wearing the same clothes she did at work. I really felt for her, and I knew her boss, an acquaintance, didn't know the extra hours of the dedication she has been putting in. I took a picture and cropped it, showing her paperwork on her lap, passed out. That's a weird thing to do. It's strange, okay? I wrote, "A picture says 1,000 words." My intentions were only so he could really see she is overworking, sometimes to 5 a.m. At it again at 8. What happened that morning when he told her she was... Why are there periods everywhere, dude? What the fuck? What happened that morning when he told her she was angry and hurt. She said she could never trust to fall asleep around me. I betrayed her. She never thought I could do something like this, send something so intimate to her mother effing boss. And this was after I apologized. I really feel like an asshole for hurting her so much. Her reaction was not what I expected. I had no intention of causing her so much pain, just the opposite. Okay, well, you put this on Am I the Asshole and you're saying you're an asshole. So there's the answer. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that's weird. That is so strange. That is crossing so many lines. You can't just take pictures of somebody while they're unconscious and then send it to their boss with no consent from the passed out person, said passed out person. That is so strange. And how you write sentences also makes you a fucking asshole. I get, benefit of the doubt. I get what you were trying to do, but you need to use that little noggin and actually use it for more than like 2 seconds and think about what you're doing, because it's so dumb, like actually so dumb. You're the asshole, dude. That was a really bad move. Never send your significant other's boss a message unless you're being directly asked by your significant other. Never send anyone a picture of your sleeping girlfriend, even if you cropped her out. It's just really icky. Absolutely, it's icky. Never tell your significant other's boss that your significant other is overworked. Not only does it make your partner look like a child who can't speak for themselves, 100%. But it also makes them look like they are not up to the work their boss expects of them. That is like everything I said all wrapped up into one little beautiful Reddit flower or whatever. I'm tired of people being assholes. I'm tired of it, and I'm gonna choose to stop reading it, alright? But you're an asshole.